Guala World back again. It is the Country Rap Report. It's your boy Pick Excel.
What up? It's your dude, Spank.
And I'm back, man, with some good reviews of some music and some videos. All right, man, you ready to get into it? I don't even see no need to waste no time. We can just jump right into it.
All right, who's first?
Okay, why are you looking like that?
I'm got all the videos in front of me, and I need to pull it up so I can make sure that I'm running it.
All right, man, we're going to start off with a song that I've been waiting for a while, a collaboration. I've definitely been waiting to happen. I knew it was bound to happen, and I've been waiting for it, and it is here now. It's upon us. Brand new FJ Outlaw featuring the legendary, the one and only, the incomparable Jellyroll. And the name of this joint is Forgive Me, brought to us by the good people over at Mako Music Group. All right, now, as I don't want to say as always, but this video is brought to us by the good people over at Full Scope Cinema. I got to start out by saying, man, my anticipation level was so high when I heard that this record was coming. And then when I heard it was a video, I even got a little more happier. And I'm here to say, for me, this song and video did not disappoint me. I definitely like the cinematography with it, the hotel scene, the church scenes, seeing F. Joe's laid up with two ladies. I thought that was dope. It's touching on a topic of alcohol and, you know what I'm saying, and depression. And I like that. I didn't mean to do that. But I'm not going.
It's all good.
I'm not going to edit it out either.
Hey, we're human. Keep it running.
All right. So, man, I said when I was first introduced to FJ that he had quickly become one of my favorite artists. Jellyroll is definitely one of my favorite artists. Hearing them on this track together and to actually be spitting about something with some substance, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The video is really, really clean to me. And you know what I liked even more so? The drums in this record, if they're not live, they sound live. And I really like that. So whoever, if they're not live drums, whoever produced this record, y'all did y'all thing with the drum patterns and the mixing and mastering to make them appear live if they're not. I like how FJ started it off, and then I like how Jellyroll mellowed it out, man. I have nothing bad to say about this record, other than it went off.
Went off a little quick. That was probably the only thing I got negative to say. The one verse each from both of them, I would like to have heard more. I probably would have liked to have felt maybe some sort of reprise or something at the end. I don't know. So I just wanted more Jellyroll, to be honest. I wanted more Jelly singing. But other than that, like the track was dope. I love the live instrumentation. Like you said, if it wasn't played live, if it was all electronic, they still did their thing. It's a great record. It's probably gonna be a dope as shit record live on stage. The topic was, again, depressing, but fuck, it is what it is. It's real life. So we just take it for what it is. But both of them delivered very, very well. I was not disappointed.
I'm hoping that when they go back and listen and look at this, that we will at least get a Jellyroll FJ Outlaw EP. I know Jellyroll is extremely busy, but if they can somehow squeeze out a 5-6 song EP, man, I love these two guys on the track together. Like, it's dope, man. They can like be the new Fat Boys or something. Like, this is it's dope, man. I'm telling you, and I just said that just to throw a little humor in there, but I really, because they definitely would be better than the Fat Boys ever could be. But
well, man, I don't know about that now, but both of them are characters. Like, both of them would be great together, but so far all we got is this representation of the music, and it's kind of down. But I think if they did a whole EP or some sort of project together, it would probably be on the opposite spectrum. And be funny as hell and just a bunch of clowning around and having fun, which I'm here for either way.
All I can say is, hey man, Mako strikes again. Like, I don't know, man. They are cocked and loaded over there. Cocked and loaded over there. Man, you know, I think this is the record that has the potential to get FJ more exposure and more eyes and take him over the top. Not saying he's not doing his thing, but I think this record, he utilized his feature perfectly, and this one has the potential to get him the attention he deserves.
I hope so. And this was a dream come true for him because he's always wanted that feature from Jelly. So this is a plus. Mark that off your bucket list.
Okay. All right, man. Next up is a guy who's definitely hitting hard this quarter. My man Bottleneck. He got a brand new joint called On My Own. Much like the last video we reviewed by Bottleneck. Bottleneck keeps it real in the field. Yeah. Bottleneck is probably filming these videos at work or at home. Because it appears that he filmed this one at a sawmill or something of sorts. Man, he's walking down the street. He's walking in between the sawmills or whatever you call those things. He got the big tractor plowing the field. I'm rocking with Bottleneck, and as a traditional, he's definitely a traditional country rap artist, but something about his delivery and his flow that wins with me, other than some of the more traditional artists. Like, I really, really like Bottleneck. And Bottleneck, I love when he sings his hooks. Like, he gives me the country feel even with the hooks when he sings the hooks.
Bottleneck is probably one of the few people that when they sing, I'm not turned off, because he's definitely country. And that when that country shit comes through, not saying that's a negative thing, just I'm not crazy about country music. I like country rap. But when he does sing, I'm not like, you know, and he's genuine to it. I respect him. Like, every time he comes, it's a valid effort. And he doesn't fake it. It's just him 100%. I am country. I am rap. I am the personification of country rap, you know, and if anybody says anything to the contrary, they either hating or they got a specific favorite that they want to throw up there on that throne. But this guy is right there. There's nothing negative you can say about Bottleneck. You've got to give him his props.
And this song definitely gives you that traditional guitar in the background with the traditional country rap hook, but it feels modern.
Right.
Now, you know, a lot of times in country rap, a lot of people have the disputes on who's real, who's not real. No one can dispute Bottleneck when it comes to his scenery, when it comes to the wardrobe, when it comes to the lyrics, or the beat he picks. He's keeping it true to the core. And not saying that he doesn't have a lot of eyes on him, but I hope he continues to grow with his sound because he's keeping it true, and I don't see no switch up in him.
You think because he's been around so long that people don't pay attention to him, or they just take him for granted, or the reason why he don't get all of the accolades that he should be getting?
I personally think that a lot of the younger generation that's coming into country rap, I think they're kind of, it appears just by the numbers. So I'm not speaking for him, but based off the numbers on subs, when you go to Instagram, when you go to Spotify, when you go to YouTube, it seems like most of the fans gravitate to the top 2 or the top 3. And maybe it's because their sounds a tad bit different than traditional. And I'm only saying that because a lot of times I meet people in the younger generation who don't really like country. And maybe that generation don't look back at a Bottleneck, you know, or I don't think it has anything to do with the talent. I think just because of the generation, maybe some of the more popular guys, maybe if they would do features with a Bottleneck, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll get him some of the younger people, because the younger people might not even realize that Bottleneck is coming with it the way he's coming with it.
Right.
So I think maybe just a little more marketing and promotion towards that younger crowd that's now gravitating to country rap. A lot of the hip hop, a lot of the people that grew up listening to hip hop who are now adapting to country rap, they might have missed Bottleneck in the early, you know, stages of country rap. So they're just going with who are they hearing popping out now. And that's just my assumption. because he definitely doesn't lack talent, and he's keeping it true. And it's definitely room for Bottleneck and bar for bar. Can't nobody in the genre really just push him out the game. Like, he's not corny.
He's probably, I would probably guess that he's probably their favorite rapper. Like, he's been around that long and he stayed true to it. Like, they might be a little edgy because they're more modern, but Bottleneck stayed true since day one. Like, you got to get a dude his flowers, man.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely got to give him his flowers. All right, next up, man, I want to definitely talk about this record. You sent this record to me. It's by a gentleman who goes by the name of Frank Gwalla. And the name of this song is I Love Dixie. I like Dixie. I love Dixie.
I love
Dixie. By Frank Gwalla and Kai Rodgers. Now, I want to say this. Congratulations to Frank Gwalla and Kai Rodgers. They just won an award. Let me see if I can find this. Well, I'm going to talk about the record. All right, I like this record. I like Frank Gwalla's flow, and I think Kai Rodgers is actually probably doing the singing on the record. But it didn't bother me. But what I didn't like, and this has nothing to do with them, I didn't really care for the animated video too tough. That didn't really do a lot for me. And that's not really meant to be negative, but I didn't care much for the video. The video would have made me not, if I was just watching the video and not paying attention to the song, I probably wouldn't have moved forward. On that. So, I don't know. I didn't like it. If you're gonna do an anime video, then I think you got to go all out. I don't even know what to call that type of anime.
It's kind of Simpsonish, not Simpson. South Parkish. I mean, I liked it though. I liked it because it was different. Because it's the first animated video we reviewed, and we're almost 40 shows in. It was a good effort. I like the song. I like the singing. I like the rapping. I like the beat. Like, it was a good representation. I was a little amazed that so few people have watched this, and it's been out since January, and it just became across my eyes within the last couple of weeks, and we're in the first couple of weeks of May. So whenever this video does come out, hopefully there will be more people who have watched the video. I found the video in another country rap page, just exploring around on Facebook. And I think, I don't know if somebody dropped it on our page or not, but I checked it out. I was like, let me see what this is about. I saw it. I was like, all right, it's country rap. Let's talk about it. But I like it. It was a good effort. I can't shit on it. Like, sure, the animation ain't the greatest, but I don't think they were trying to take it serious when they did the video. It's just a cool, chill song. And this is probably something that when you're high as shit and you watching this video, this is probably make you laugh and put you to sleep, after you're done laughing yourself silly. But it was a good effort. I like it.
Well, I have nothing negative to say about the song. Like I say, for me, it was just, the video done nothing for me. Just, but it could have been anybody's video if they done it like that, it wouldn't have done anything for me. But I understand the reason for doing it, and I don't even know if those gentlemen are in the same place, but it does get the record out there and allows them to monetize it and do whatever that takes. So, and again, what I was referring to is, shouts out to Guala and Kai Rodgers. That was an award, an internet award show, but that's okay. People recognize the country rap artists, called the Southern Country Rap Awards. And this actual record won Duo Record of the Year. And Kai Rodgers actually won 4 awards in that award show, but this record won Duo of the Year. So one time for Frank Gwalla and Kai Rodgers for being the country rap song of the year, man. Country rap song duo of the year. Cannot, all accolades are good accolades to me.
True.
Especially if it's
we still doing our award show?
Yeah, we're going to put it. I want to gear it towards the top of the year. That way we have everything compiled.
Okay.
And I want to get more people on the Facebook group to get them involved, and maybe me and you have to get together for real and do it. I don't know. Maybe we have to. I don't know. But I want to make it something that we can get some eyes on. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Gotcha.
We'll figure it out.
Do we need to get anybody else involved? Because I don't want to make these people think that we done jacked their shit, and now we trying to do an award show.
I mean, that's on you. You know, I don't always play well with others.
Maybe we should get all the media involved. Like that would be dope. Like at least let the media vote.
Well, then we got to talk on who are we considering all the media, because some of the media, most of the media, you know what? It appears that. Okay, let me figure out how to say this. I don't want to get any media involved that's in pocket.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be biased. I agree.
Like, so I don't want to say most all. I don't know what you guys are doing. So I don't want to put that on anyone. But I have no issue working with any media outlets to make this something very impactful for country rap music, if you're unbiased.
Okay.
You know, if you're in pocket of any sort, I'm not even mad if you're in pocket. But if you're bringing that to the table, then it probably won't work well. And you know what? You know, I don't know. Because there's some people I would love to work with. And if we can get a big old, you know, panel, like 10 media outlet source people, and each person announce an award, I mean, it'd be cool. But, you know.
Yeah, that would be dope. Well, I mean, we got time to figure it out. We still in May.
So, yeah, man. But one time for Frank Gwalla and Kai Rodgers, I just seen something interesting about Kai Rodgers on YouTube that I have to look at later. That's funny. About him being exposed. So I definitely got to watch that later.
Being exposed? What we talking about?
I don't know. I just seen a video that says blank exposes Kai Rodgers. It's a 12-minute video.
Oh, yeah. Please share that.
Share that with you?
I mean, share it as in when you watch it, you let me know how it was, because you know I'm not going to watch it. Okay. Just let me know what happened.
Yeah. So I'm not even going to say who's exposing Kai Rodgers or why. As I was talking about the Frank Gwalla record and had the video playing in the background, this video popped up next. So
okay,
it's one of our favorite guys too. But we ain't gonna call his name. All right. Next up and last up in this episode is a record that I know is not considered country rap. But country rap fans, huh?
Or is it though?
Put it like this. Country rap fans love this guy and they gravitate to him. So whether it is or whether it isn't, we're finna talk about it.
Gotcha.
We're talking about it because this guy is definitely killing the internet. Deservingly. To me, deservingly. Now I know I've met some people who don't like him, but I do. So next up, and he's had a bunch of videos that we've stayed away from, but we got to talk about this. Next up is Mr. Tom MacDonald, and the name of this joint is Dear Slim, and it's actually produced by Eminem. Now, Tom MacDonald does not consider himself a country rap artist, but country rap fans they love Tom MacDonald for the most part. He has features with country rap artists, and this was a record I wanted to talk about. The first thing I want to say is, bro, this was like a bookend episode. First of all, I like every record we talk about in this episode, but it's like we got the best first of the records and the best last of the 4 records, in my opinion.
Okay.
I really, really enjoyed what Tom MacDonald did on this record, especially taking an original concept, but making it. It's an original. He took a concept that was originally done by someone else.
Okay.
That's what I meant by original. He took someone else's concept.
Okay.
And made it his own.
That's called biting, but okay, keep going.
No, man. He made this his own, bro. Don't do that.
That's biting, fam. I mean, what he did is use it as inspiration. That's different. That's a difference.
Bro, he paid homage in this record.
Did he?
Look, as a matter of fact,
I am a huge Marshall Mathers Eminem fan. Like, since day one. I have problems with this record. A lot. even though lyrically he's there, like the story, he's on point with the storytelling, 1000%. You cannot dispute any of that. But I'm like, damn, bro, this is nut riding at its finest. Like, this is the personification of swinging from them balls and just doing whatever you can to get as much clout. I cannot get down with that. And I try to like Tom MacDonald, for real. But so much shit that he does is just he's like an attention whore. And I would rather you just rely on the talent, fam, because you can spit your ass off. But I can't most of the time I can't even get past the face tag. But when I'm past that, I'm listening to, I can't watch Tom MacDonald. That's it. I need to just listen to Tom MacDonald. Because whenever I'm watching Tom MacDonald, I'm like, this motherfucker cannot be taken serious. I cannot. And it ain't just him. It's any other motherfucker that got a face tattoo. Like I'm saying way about Gucci. But I have to cut off certain people.
Whoop. I gotta stop you. There, and I hate interrupting.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop you. It's strictly gonna be on what you're talking about now.
Okay.
You said you can't take any motherfucker with a face tat serious. Did you just say that?
I did.
I want you to hold on. Take a couple seconds. Seconds and think about what you just said.
I'm listening.
You just said you rock with Jelly and FJ, who both have face tats. And I don't want to do that to you, brother.
No. Okay.
Reword that thing. Reword that.
No, I can't because I'm biased against Tom MacDonald because his subject matter is different than FJ and
Okay,
Jelly.
well, just no. This is a Tom MacDonald thing. Don't put it on the face tat.
Okay, well, when it's a face tattoo on that face, then I'm a little
Okay,
biased.
there we go.
Okay, all right. You got me there. But can I get past the face tattoo? I will give him his props. And like I did in my introduction, like dude can spit his ass off. He's probably one of the tops that are out there. And I did not know he could stick to a story, to be honest. But and just remembering all the other subject matters he talked about, he did stay in line with that. So that is telling a story. Dude is top notch with that. I still feel like he'd be so over the top with it, fam. And this is probably one of the few videos that he wasn't over the top with it. And I don't know. I'm just not a fan. So it might be me trying to not find a negative in it and trying to find the positive in it because he didn't do anything wrong with this video and or this song. So I'm a little biased. So I might not be the right person. And he's still trending top 10 on YouTube. Oh, shit. Like, I'm looking at the video right now. Like, this is amazing. But I can't get around it, man. I can't give an opinion because I'm not a fan. And I know when I'm not a fan, I'm finna be slick hating or just straight up fuck this. But I don't want to be that way towards this because it was a damn good record.
I want to ask you a question.
Yep.
And I know you're not going to agree with this. Did you enjoy this record as much as you enjoyed Stan?
I did.
Me too.
I did. I did all the way. All the way. But then
matter of fact, I borderline slick like it better than Stan. Other than the fact that Stan was so creative back in the day and in his time.
True.
But again, Tom MacDonald owned this concept, bro. You know what Tom MacDonald addressed some things in this record that I can guarantee you that a lot of people who listen be like, hell yeah.
No, he dressed a lot of shit in this record.
But
a lot.
The white rapper being compared to Eminem, do you
Absolutely.
know, I'm sure 95% white rappers,
Absolutely.
whether you're hip hop or country rap, get compared to Eminem without even a person hearing your voice.
That's true. And we've even done it in podcasts in the past because we do it because in hip hop you compare to the best. If it's a female, then you're weighing all those options from the best on down. And if this person is supposed to sound like this, et cetera, et cetera. M has always been the best white rapper ever since his debut, and no one challenged him on that. Not even close, not even sales wise or talent wise. So it's fair that we do that in hip hop, but it's also unfair to the person that we're comparing because they're not even getting a chance. because this have this such high bar to meet with Eminem that you can't meet that bar. But we're putting them in that pocket just because they're white, and it's unfair to them. But it's just what goes on in hip hop.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like if you get a fat rapper, immediately, Biggie's gonna be the first person they compare it to. Especially if they're from New York and they got this deep voice. Okay, Biggs is right there. Or if it's a female, Lauryn Hill's in the conversation. If it's all time, or we're talking about MC Light, like it's just the list of MCs that are females so short, so it's really not much to compare. You would just really be comparing the right now, and the right now is Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. Like those are the three. So the next female it will be compared to those three first, especially if they're looking and they got a certain sexiness about themselves, and that will be it. But it's just what we do in hip hop. It's not a negative thing. It's how we are.
Well, I don't think if you're a real spitter, you get compared anyway. Like I think a lot of Caucasian rappers will get compared to Eminem, but then when they spit, they gotta earn it. So getting compared to the best, getting profiled, but being profiled because that's what we're doing. We're profiling.
This is true.
We're profiling them. In the rapper category, and I what's funny? I've never done that, but if I talk about artists, you know what I'm saying? If I talk about artists, a Caucasian artist to friends of mine, the first thing I'll say is, like Eminem? No, motherfucker. Every white rapper ain't like Eminem. Damn.
Right.
Christ, man. But to me, man, I think Tom MacDonald owned this. I think Tom MacDonald deserves the notoriety he's getting. The only thing I can say is I hope to God he truly didn't pay $100,000 for this beat. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think he did. Based on the promotions that are going on, he needs to recoup that $100,000. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Do you think Eminem is? Oh my God, 100 grand? Oh my God.
Bruh, I think because this song is so good, I would not be surprised if M got on the remix.
It wouldn't even sound right.
Shit.
I think this song is good enough that M should consider signing Tom MacDonald if he's interested. But I think Tom MacDonald is making so much money now independent that it probably wouldn't even be worth it to him. I think Tom MacDonald.
I compared this record to Joyner Lucas's Will Smith, and then when Will got on the remix, I see this happening for this record. I see this happening.
You know what? I don't know, because M is still currently recording. Will wasn't, so that was a good look for Will. Eminem doesn't need this look.
No, it doesn't need, but this song might get Tom MacDonald in the Grammy category. Because right now, this is probably one of the best rap records of the year. Might even be one of the best videos of the year. And he's made some other shit that have gotten even more eyes and ears and more people looking at him. But this one is going to get every Eminem fan looking at him in a different way.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing. It's definitely a positive thing because he's paying homage to one of the greats, but he's also throwing out some other facts of like what you said about the comparison with white rappers and how he's perceived, and it isn't so much he's dissing Eminem, he's really looking up to him because Eminem made him, but Eminem made a lot of people that are white that are rapping, but this is probably the best homage that I've heard in a very long time.
Now I'm gonna say this, and it'll be interesting. I don't know if M is currently still signing artists to Shady Aftermath. I haven't heard of artists being on Shady in a while. Ever since Slaughterhouse disbanded, I haven't heard anything coming out of Shady. Just say M was to sign it. Do you think it would be a good look for M? And do you think it would be a good look if Tom even thought about signing the Shady?
I wouldn't sign because Tom probably gets enough money without Eminem's assistance. If I were doing, this is just the business side of me. If I were going to sign him, I would sign him to slow him down, so he would not get in my way. I'm just saying, this is the business side of it. This is the music industry. This is the shit that they do. Like, they'll get some shit and shelve it just because it detracting from other people looking at you. And M is still an artist running a label, and I ain't heard a lot of folks like making as much noise as Tom MacDonald is right now. Like I don't think anybody ever that M had on Shady Aftermath made this amount of noise that this dude is making, especially at his level of talent where he is in his career. Like, nah, it would be a step back for Tom MacDonald if he tried to sign with M or anybody.
Yeah, definitely. You want to hear something funny? Did you know Tom MacDonald was a former professional wrestler?
Hell no.
He was a professional, not big time, but I'm saying he was a professional wrestler at one point.
I did not know that.
And
That's weird.
His girlfriend, his wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever the case is, she spits too.
I saw that in one of the other videos. She's okay. I don't know if he writes her shit or not, but she's okay.
Yeah.
I was just happy that they got gold records, and he bought gold records for the entire team, which is not cheap because gold records are about $300 a piece. And he shared it with the team. It wasn't just him and his girl. It was the entire team, from what I saw on social media.
Okay. Move forward a little bit. One time, I love the video, love the song. Nothing
For
bad
sure.
to say. I want to talk about this because in this we talked about persistence, and this is another artist that is not a country rap artist, but when I go to his Instagram page, I see a lot of country rap artists who I follow that follow him. He doesn't follow a lot of people. I spoke with you about this record last night.
I'm confused. Go ahead. Who we talking about?
All right, there's a gentleman right now, and I'm just talking about this because it's news, and we talk news and we review records. And there's a gentleman right now who's killing it, who goes by the name of...
And for the record, like when you bring news, I don't know what the hell you finna talk about, so this is all fresh. So they are getting my immediate and genuine reply and response because I don't know none of that you finna talk about.
But that makes it even doper to me.
Yes, because we don't edit, and I might say something stupid.
All right, so this gentleman, again, he's not country rap, but I noticed a lot of country rap artists actually follow him. There's a gentleman out who's killing the game right now. He's killing the charts, and he goes by the name of Masked Wolf.
Okay, this the dude you was talking about last night.
He has a record called Astronaut in the Ocean.
I still ain't heard the record.
Okay? Now, this record...
he ain't young, fam.
I ain't saying who in country rap is.
No, I'm just saying, just want to throw that out there. He looking 30-ish. 30 plus.
This record is #1 right now. This record is #1 as we record in song sales this week, and #1 in digital song sales this week. 11K sold this week, bro.
He beat Soulja Boy.
Okay, now, do you know why I'm really talking about this? And I'm talking about perseverance and sticking with it. All right, hold on. On the Billboard Top 100, right?
Oh, I done heard this record.
Yes.
Oh,
2 weeks
shit.
ago. 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
2 weeks ago. Well, actually, 3 weeks ago. This record was number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. I'm sure it's climbed further since that time, right?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me do a little more research while we record. This record, more about this record. This record, to date, this record has, and I told you this number last night. This record to date has 400 million streams on Spotify. And you know, I only check Spotify. You do iTunes, but I check Spotify. Okay?
Damn.
Last night, this gentleman appeared on The Voice. When me and you spoke last night, this gentleman had 189K followers on Instagram. Today, he has 199K followers on Instagram. This man gained 10K followers in less than 24 hours.
Is he signed?
Again, yes. Again, the reason I'm talking about this record is because this record was released in 2018, bro. 2018, bro.
And the video didn't come out till last year.
Yes. Now, to tell you a little bit about Mass Wolf, his name is Harry Michael, professionally known as Mass Wolf. He's a Greek Australian rapper. He is best known for his 2021 hit, Astronaut in the Ocean, which peaked at number 6 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. I'm sure that will change. This song is a sleeper hit. This song is a sleeper hit, having originally been released in June 2019, bro.
Well, he can't get a Grammy. That's what sucks.
2019. In January, he was signed to Elektra Records.
Yeah, January this year?
Of 2021.
What happened between 19 and 21? Did he get featured on a television show?
I don't know. I don't know. He was signed to a label called Teamwork Records. He released his debut single, Speed Racer, in December 2018. I'm sorry, that's why I said 2018. And then all his subsequent releases were on that label up until 2021 when he re-released Astronaut in the Ocean. So this record was originally released on the label Teamwork Records based out of Australia. Man, this man wiki is so short. He only has
Australia.
He only
Australian
has. This man has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This man's only released 8 records since 2018. Perseverance, bro. Perseverance wins. I just wanted to end the show off with this by telling all the artists out there, whether it's hate, whether it's blocks, no matter, bro, stick with it. Stick with it because you can win. 2019 June, bro. If your shit feels right to you, stick with it. Figure out a way. Figure out a way and stop all that ain't signing shit because you see what signing has done for this record. I'm sure
this record is now 4 times platinum,
bro, and that's really probably since January.
That's all from streaming. I don't even know how many he's actually sold units wise. This is just off of the 400 million you just told me from Spotify and 124 million that I'm looking at on his YouTube. It's probably more. So it may be a 4 to 5 times platinum off of a record that is, 3 years old?
Yes.
Yeah, that's perseverance. I would have given up after 8 months, to be honest.
The moral of the story is, artists, stick with your shit. No matter what anybody tells you. Stick with your shit. And as a Caucasian artist, this is the Country Rap Report. But as a Caucasian artist, stick to your shit. This is a Caucasian artist. I don't even know how he wants to be pigeonholed. He says he's an Australian hip-hop artist. But you know the word country rap don't get, they put you in the hip-hop chart.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan is in the hip-hop chart. Maybe we'll see on the remix of Astronaut in the Ocean is G.
There's a remix?
It's featuring G-Eazy.
Oh, of course.
So
Warner Brothers.
Yeah. And former YouTuber DDG, who is also Warner Brothers, who actually needs he needs the look because Warner Brothers have invested a lot of him, but he's an influencer, so I totally
G-Eazy does too, because his album sales were not the greatest. That shit came and went.
So, man, one time for Mass Wolf. And last bit of news. Now, I gotta mention this real quick, and I'm making this show longer than I initially planned. One time for Jellyroll, man. We keep talking about the world opening back up and people going out on tour. Well, Jellyroll is kicking off his Work in Progress tour. And he already has 29 dates This thing is going to start off July 16th in South Carolina, and out of 29 dates, he's already sold out 3 venues. So one time for Jellyroll, and Jellyroll is coming to the ATL November the 13th. He's coming to the Coca-Cola Roxy. So for all our
What is that?
Huh?
Is that the one over by I was going to say Turner Field. What, by the Braves Stadium?
No, that one is close to the Fox.
Close to the Fox. Okay.
But Jellyroll is definitely 29 days.
You want to go to that one?
I'm strongly considering. I got to just see what's going on in my life at that time. General admission tickets, and I'm just a shameless plug. General admission tickets only $25 for that show.
Yeah, I want to go to that one. If you want to go, like we can go together.
Yeah. So one time with Jellyroll, man, the world is opening back up. We keep talking about these tours, these shows. Man, country rap music is doing it in a major, major way. I'm interested in seeing who's going to have opening for him.
Me too. And a little something else. I'm looking at this Mass Wolf dude because now I'm intrigued. At the end of the year, you know, when they do the Spotify recaps, he only had 12.5 million streams.
Combined on that one song.
Combined. He's done 300 something millions since from January to today. That's fucking stupid, bro. That's a viral hit.
Man, yes. And I now gotta do the research. I want to do the research to find out what triggered this. Something had to trigger this, bro.
So yeah, this is a viral campaign. I've heard the song though. I just don't remember where I've heard it. Might have been one of my kids playing it or something, probably something TikTok related or something crazy happened. Maybe a challenge or some shit. But this is, I know I've heard that song. 400 fucking million though. Bro, the money on that is,
this man's life has changed. His life has changed in 5 months. Do you agree?
Yeah, you are no longer who you were last year. He's made just off of Spotify. He's made $1.6 million just off Spotify.
Holy shit!
Off one song. Now, please don't be a one-hit wonder. But if you are, fuck it, run that shit to the ground. But I'm amazed, bro. This is 2 years. In rap, we usually say like you give a song 6 to 8 months time lifespan, you know, and after that you move on to the next. That is no longer. He has broken a fundamental truth in rap music. Like that is, he has repaved the whole lane, and it's amazing. I'm here for all of it because this is a good story. Because he don't look like a rapper. He ain't built like a rapper. But you got one of the most popular songs on the planet right now. Shit.
Hey man, I don't know
this is Gundam. You remember the Gangnam Style shit? This is that type of movement. This is a viral record right now.
No doubt.
Please let them. They need to ride this shit all the way. Like don't get off of nothing else. Book you some festivals. Do through some college tours. Like do all that you can. Do off of this song because when it ends, it ends. So take advantage of all of this.
The funny thing when I listen to the record, I can tell he is a serious rapper. It doesn't sound like a gimmick record like Gangnam Style.
So what's puzzling is by the time the momentum has started, once he hit 100 million, an album should have came out. I don't know what Elektra's doing. Like, something should have. Did I miss that part? Did you say that an album had dropped for this project?
I will. No,
okay.
no album.
An album should have been in the works. 100 million should have been the kick in because the budget had already been accumulated by the label. But we're in 400 million. He ain't got an album yet, fam. Come on, Joe. Wait, no. He didn't already funding it with the one damn single. He's getting his money back.
They're probably trying to get everything they can get, and they might be trying to find a follow-up. I think the remix honestly, I've listened to the remix. The remix does nothing for the record. So
ain't no follow-up to this.
Yeah, but we need something.
When you get this big, fam, this is like.
But we need something.
Is it.
We need something to solidify him as an artist. I think a history of 5 songs on Spotify, it doesn't make you believable. So I wouldn't.
No, I mean we're past that point now. He's now a one-hit person. It doesn't matter what he comes with. He could come with a bar from Jay-Z. It doesn't matter right now. He is now a one-hit wonder, and he should ride that wave. Now, that's not a negative towards him and his talent. He can still make music, et cetera, et cetera. But this song has defined his career, and he's not going to be able to surpass the growth that this song has done. I don't know what happened. I'd have to study it myself to try to figure this shit out. But once you reach a certain plateau, and you've never done it before, and you don't have that history, like you're a bona fide one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I gotta give him that. All right, man. Let's recap this thing before we get up out of here. Again, one time for Mass Wolf, one time for Jellyroll.
Sure.
Jellyroll putting together a 29 city tour. I'm sure they're gonna add some dates. But one time for some of those shows already been sold out. He's having pre-sales for all of them. Like you can actually buy tickets. Well, he's doing pre-sales for the Atlanta show and a lot of the shows, but it jumps off, like I said, July 13th. So one time for Jelly. And speaking of one time for Jelly, one time for FJ Outlaw and Jellyroll will Forgive Me. Love the song, love the visual. Y'all, Mako, y'all definitely hit this one out the park. Big ups to Bottleneck on my own. Bottleneck is 2 for 2, 3 for 3 in 2021 so far. He hasn't let me down. He's keeping true to his roots and his formula. One time for Frank Guala and Kai Rodgers with the joint I Love Dixie. For me, it was like 1 for 2. I did not like the video, but the song made me want to hear more from Frank Gwalla. And last up, we had Tom MacDonald, Dear Slim. And all I can say, he owned that thing visually and song-wise. Nothing missed there. Even the video, man. He had to spend a large amount of money on that video as well.
Yeah, because he recreated the set from Stan. So that was not cheap in itself. Very detail-oriented, too.
So I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Country rap is on the rise. Nobody has any reason to hold their head down. Matter of fact, now everybody need to dig in their spurs and really do their thing.
I hope so.
All right, man. Real quick, just because I've never plugged anything, but because this person watches the show, and I actually purchased this, so I'm gonna shout them out. One time for the good people over at MF Studios. Just be a good person. This is gonna be my cup from now on because this is what I think just be a goddamn good person. No matter
be a good person.
No matter your race, your creed, just be a good person, bro. Just be a good
I want a cup.
I
need help. I need help with that because I can't be some days I'll be struggling because I just want to cuss a bitch out real quick. So yeah, I need that as a reminder.
I will
Please.
I will definitely get you a cup and send it to you. Just be a good. This is going to be my cup because sometimes after the last show we recorded, I felt like my energy was off when we was talking about the burden video, and I felt like I might not have been such a good person in my take on it, but I didn't mean it. No harm. I just want us to get along, and I don't like these divisive type of things that are secretly divisive, in my opinion, especially when you're only telling one side of the story. But I can understand it from an artist perspective because they're feeling like that person's only telling one side of the story. So I get it. But again, sometimes I.
But is that right? That ain't the right way to handle it. If you feel like they're telling one side and you tell your side, that's still divisiveness. Unless we can sit down and have an honest conversation about it, it's still going to be divisive. We're going to continue to argue and just shout at each other and not resolve anything and have true peace.
Well, that being said, bro, I'm going to be a good person from now on in this platform. The best I can be, but I'm going to give you my truth. I'm going to give you my truth.
Absolutely.
All right, man. As always, have fun. Y'all, please check out www.countryrapreport.com. There you can check out WCRR, the radio station, give you 24 hours of country rap music. You can also join our Facebook page.
Yeah. What a country hack? Where the hack go? What's going on?
You know, I gotta switch it up sometime. When we first started.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I ain't always wore the country hat. I ain't always because sometimes I don't want to feel like people saying I don't want to be misappropriating anyone's culture. And they might feel like,
Man, they only knew Griffin is country as fuck. Like, bro, we are as country can get. We personify country.
but I want to personify me. And ain't no telling what the hell kind of hat you might see me wearing. Because I wear hats 7 days a week, 360. I go to the barbershop, get my hair cut, and put my hat on. My wife be like, what was the point?
True.
So I'd be like, I just like to feel this part being smooth. So, all right, man, that's it for me. Hey, man, y'all, please subscribe to the channel. Go to the channel. If you don't want to watch the other videos, please hit that Country Rap Report playlist. Check out Country Rap Tunes on Spotify, Country Rap Tunes on YouTube. We're going to country rap y'all to death. So y'all get in line. If it's some shit that a Country Rap Report need to be, go on Instagram. And please subscribe to the page, Country Rap Report. Follow us. There's only one post, but I'm going to start figuring out what the hell to post. All right? All right, man. That's it. We'll talk next time.
All right, y'all.